so this must have originally been a bot. Well, it's not even worth commenting on. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope.
So, what's an hopeless hope, please, narrator?
It's an hopeless hope, you fucking fool. It's a hopeless hope.
Oh. Thank you?
It's Hope's Peak.
Oh.
We have no choice but to just do it.
Honey nut Cheerios.
No. That's not how you say that. No.
What do you mean?
Honey nut Cheerios.
Oh. I see. Anyways. We've probably just offended every viewer immediately within 60 seconds.
People are just like, wow, these guys suck at fucking doing accents, and then they move on from the video. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I think it's more of just, oh, these guys suck, and that's the sentence.
Well, it's okay.
That's it. It's the A-okay.
We had no choice but to just do it.
Yes, do it. Why does it look like she was playing? Has that game always been there at the table? Probably.
Right up.
Victim.
Sakura Okami, the time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon.
Oh, man, we
really
were an hour and 35 minutes late.
Or 1:35.
1:35.
The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood.
Probably they're trying to make it look like it wasn't the poison. Like it wasn't the poison.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
A challenge? Why is that?
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through.
Is the hatch gonna finally come into play?
And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room.
The rec room?
Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out, so we broke the window, there's zero escape, right?
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder?
I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
I think you're just gonna tell us, so sure.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types.
Mm-hmm.
The first type is where the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed.
Gotcha.
This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
I don't know how I played this game for so long, and just to notice how derpy the sun is in the top left corner.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he's just hey, what's up guys? Yeah. How's it going? You solving that murder? Oh, it's pretty good. I hope you guys figure it out. I was just listening to you talk and my eyes just wandered and I was like, oh, I never noticed that before.
So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside.
Like a gas or something.
You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
Oh, I was thinking of just gas, but I mean, I guess that works.
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Chuck, why are you only thinking that it's something that can be fired?
Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
Probably.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
Well, I don't think that... What do you mean by that, though?
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
I mean,
that sounds like it could have been possible, maybe. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room?
By that, I mean there actually is an alternate escape somewhere within the room.
I think it's gonna be that one.
Yep, you see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible.
But this is a video game, Kyoko, you just don't know it. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
I believe so, yes.
No!
When it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics.
You're the ultimate detective. How could you not know about the hatch? So there are 4 possibilities.
You could say this murderer really hatched a solid plan.
Oh, high five, buddy.
Ow.
Yeah, we did it. Then Kyoko, which one of these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case? They're probably going to choose 3.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now, I can't really say.
I see.
The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can.
Let me just get out my notebook. I need to write this down.
For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh my god, they all just like unfolded from the floor.
Yes, get the Paper Mario game now.
This looks like some kind of rapper. Is it Eminem or Tupac?
I knew you were gonna make that joke. I knew it was coming, and I was just like, I was bracing for it. That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
That's her sweat rag. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little bit.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, it's her!
Oh no.
She poisoned it!
No, what if they were trying to kill Hina? What if they were trying to kill Hina?
Oh!
And she gave the candy?
And she gave the poison candy to Sakura. Oh. Alright, we'll table that. That's a good theory. I'm still sad and think it's Hina. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. So, you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Maybe. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. That makes it sound like her. I don't know how anyone else would have gotten it. Made sure. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you for making this seem more and more like it's her. I appreciate it. The game's gonna like flip it completely though and be like, "Ha! You're an idiot. It was not her at all."
What if somebody poisoned them at the very start, thinking that, oh well, somebody would die eventually from this poison that they ingest.
Yeah,
they did it in one piece of candy. It's the person that had access to the thing at the first time. But it's somebody that's dead already. It was Celeste. Celeste is evil. Celeste did it.
I mean, yeah, Celeste is evil. But they would have had to have access to the 4th floor from day 1.
Nuh-uh.
We're going with... Yeah, yeah. Because she took them back as soon as the warehouse was, like, open. That's on the 1st floor, right? And she made sure nobody else got them. Like,
wasn't the warehouse open after the 2nd floor opened up or something like that? I don't remember it being open.
Well, they still would have had to get to the 4th floor, like,
what if they had
very
access
early.
to the nurse's office?
Yeah, but then...
What if they put a funny
I
thing
guess...
in it?
I don't think there's funny things in the nurses. Well, except for that laser.
Yeah.
But, anyways, we're off track. Oh, she's crying. Oh, this is great. Good times. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. And now, it's her labor. Polka dot candy wrapper.
Truth bullets. It is glass. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair socket. Sitting on. Glass is all red and oh. These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle. That's the thing that they like to drink because they're athletes.
Oh, I was going like a completely different direction. I went like super big brain. And was like, that's the poison. They put the poison on the candy, gave it to Sakura, and then hit her over the head with it to like destroy the evidence.
Oh, that could be why it hit her head.
But then if you think about it, you're like, that just seems dumb. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just hide the bottle? But my brain's just going all over the place.
I bet she grabbed him. She was poisoned and they were waiting for her to die, and then she grabbed him, so they had to finish her off with the bottle.
Yeah.
So this must have originally been a bottle. Well, no. It's not even worth commenting on.
We should just ignore this one.
Wow, there's a top half of a bottle and a bottom half of a bottle here.
Jared, we lost.
Have originally been a bottle.
We've lost this one, okay?
There's something else on the ground near the glass.
Oh no, it's one of those.
Oh, it's a chest
It's the
piece.
Monokuma in a bottle.
Figure if it's
on
in
the shelves.
Oh. The Monokuma figure.
Yeah. Look. It's one of these.
Aha! 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf.
Maybe. Okay, maybe. So it wasn't the poison bottle.
Oh, there's 2 missing.
Oh, you're right. Because there were 5. What I'm wondering, how'd they get those figures inside the bottle? That's what you're wondering? What?
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle.
You know what? Why am I even questioning it? He looked at the glass and was like, this is probably part of a bottle. I think, maybe.
I always love the investigations, because that's when we get to make fun of this stupid-ass protagonist of the game.
Like, I understand if you need to, like, make it so they're trying to figure things out in an investigation game, but you could at least make the protagonist seem smarter. He's like... he just seems completely...
I didn't find any clues. All I found was this stupid, useless camera in this photo.
In the photo... Oh, hey guys, I think I also found another photo. I don't think it's important, though. It's kind of cute. Makoto.
You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that?
Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
I just love her face when she says that. Like, oh yes. A Monokuma bottle, yes. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little.
Oh, good. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf.
Is he gonna give us, like, his detective insight of, like, I think this is what happened?
Yes.
Why? We don't need it. It's never happened before.
Red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. There again.
Yep. Nope, we're going.
Which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right?
Good deductive reasoning. Good job.
Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon.
Yep. That's great. What about the blood?
Oh my god, I found the hatch.
Oh my god, is that the hat?
There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Not the magazine, but the vending machine thing. That carpet.
Yeah, I see.
It's like sunken in.
The quote-unquote carpet. Also, how the tiles look just really... It looks super out of place.
Yeah. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense.
So what?
Why is it so far away from where she died?
I'm sorry, my brain is just thinking here. So what if...
Oh, there's glass on the left side too.
Oh, I think that's us breaking into it, though.
Oh.
Yeah, from the window. Oh, but there's a
That...
plastic container. That's
That's
the
protein
protein
Zymex.
Zymex.
What kind of plastic tape? Wait a minute.
What?
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty.
Do I need to go back? in
No.
Dialogue?
No.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know.
But still, this protein can cure cancer.
This protein...
It's got a label on it that says Chem A2.
It's in yellow. We should remember it.
Reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. Must have gotten this from the chem lab. But that's strange.
Huh? What is?
You see what's scattered around the can?
I mean, charge of blue glass? There must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I was like, wait,
Oh.
wouldn't glass be on top and around?
It would be on top of it, yeah.
They're also underneath it.
What is that, Matt? Well, there's protagonist again.
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it.
Okay, thanks, game.
I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how.
Oh my
It fell
god.
off the chair.
No. Oh my god. What if Hina placed that after we got in? Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe not Hina, but some. Well, it would have been Hina. 'Cause she was the only other one who. I guess maybe one of the other three could have when they come in. I don't know. I feel like it was placed intentionally.
Yeah.
After they came in, and not just like it was already here sort of deal. Oh, can we really not? Is that just gonna be the?
Have we actually looked at her body?
No.
Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. Obvious evidence of blow to the head Sakura suffered. Wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma files, she had also vomited blood. See a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? No, I don't know. Maybe the stupid fucking poison.
Maybe the poison, I don't know.
Monokuma files he suffered any other injuries.
But what's so weird is she would have vomited blood way over there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, okay, I think I'm on a good, kind of right track, sort of. It's a poison. She was over there. I think maybe if that's actually the hatch, which seems like it is, but I don't know. The game's being dumb. Maybe she was like trying to stop whoever was like trying to kill her, and then she eventually died because of the poison. So then they set her up in the chair, and then to make it look like not poison, they just...
I don't think anybody could pick her up.
But how would she get... Unless she just walked through on her own power, but why?
I don't know.
I'm getting ahead of some because to stop having blood.
Not a chance.
Yeah, we know. Yaki, huh?
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting.
But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
I think we already established that, like, long ago. Already. What is with this?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the locker's open, and there on the inside. It's a handprint? What's a handprint doing here? It's like someone...
yeah, you're good. My brain's just, like, reeling on what's just, like, trying to piece everything together that's going to be totally wrong in, like, 3 episodes. But, you know, it's the hamster wheel just going. Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and let the handprint all in dust.
It looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra.
Yeah, so maybe they were in the locker and waited for Sakura to come. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? No? No. No.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. Oh, that's not why I was saying no, but I mean... That's a good reason, too. I was saying, like, they would have seen and heard someone getting out of the locker. Like, you can't...
Yeah.
Unless they were all just not paying attention, like, horribly, there was no way they could have gotten away with it.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yes. Good job.
Yeah, so then that's the hatch. Does the handprint mean?
Oh, maybe. Maybe that, yeah. This is all still weird. Is this gonna be the magazines?
Same shelf full of magazines. All different kinds of magazines.
Oh, I don't wanna, but we should.
Talk to Heener.
It's right. Dang, we're really good. Oh.
Around 12 noon.
What is 12 noon? Is that double noon? It's double noon.
Roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego?
Probably. What else? I guess talk to people. We already know who did it. Byakuya took our hero. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. How do you know? Well, I guess they were talking in the cafeteria. Also, she was the last person to be seen with Sakura. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left there together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the, yes, I think I read that right and my brain just went kaput. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened. Hina.
Possible not to have regrets, I know.
No regrets.
But the
Alright,
fact
well now
that
we
she
just
had
gotta
asked
ask
those three to
Byakuya.
meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Yeah, but let's talk to Kyoko.
Yeah, let's talk to Kyoko first.
But for Sakura to have been killed...
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight, which is where the poison comes in.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
Excuse me. They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Meow, what's up, Byakuya?
What do you want? You're bothering me.
Ugh, there's something I like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
I should try to Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room.
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
Can we see the note? So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the notes to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Except now!
Okay. Except right now, what do you mean?
Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that really what happened? Is that truth? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Well, at least you said please.
Thanks for saying please, buddy. Is there nothing else? Do we?
Where are the other two? Where are the other two at?
We told them to go away. What's with the chair?
Chair was shoved up against the doorknob. Shall we come? I seriously think that bottle was sitting on the chair. And it fell off.
Oh, and when he moved it, it fell?
Yeah.
I got
There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair.
In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. But why would it be over there?
Just because that's where they moved it.
I guess.
Door's the only way out.
I was just thinking of the bottle. Like, why would the bottle be?
No lock, no evidence that the bag has been tampered with. Notable change to the door, smashed window. Happened, of course, when we broke it. Where's the broom? What did you do with the broom, Makoto?
We're the killer! We're just trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't see anything suspicious about the door.
Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it.
Yeah.
This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that.
I think we get...
So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Yeah, we...
Gee, it's almost pointing to, like, I don't know, the locker is where they,
came from?
Left the room. Well, and killed, but... Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so for the most part.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Okay, sweetie.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
We didn't discuss that.
She's decided? A lot more pushy since we had our issue.
She's just being more assertive because she wants us to confess or
But
something.
she's right.
Something
I do have
about
to go
love.
talk to the others. Sakura wanted me to meet with two other people. Wanted to meet with two other people. I need to hear what they have to say.
Can we leave? What? Hello? Am I just going crazy?
Demu.
Oh, do I have to press B? Do I have to press B? Why couldn't I just go to the door?
Because the door was part of the investigation. Those other two probably went back to their rooms.
We'll find out on the next time.
On the next time. Find out we will.
At 1:35.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.